Well, I haven't seen any fish or any movement back here, but what I have seen is loads of finger mullet. I'm gonna try to get a shot on them. Might not have been close enough. Yep, they're staying far away from me. Maybe some right here. I think I might have got some that time. Yeah. They're super tiny though. Whoa! Whoa! On the shrimp! Oh, did he get off? Oh, he got off! Doggone it! Ah. Well, crap. Well, I got tired of getting beat down from the wind, so I'm here on this gravel pile. I got some dead or frozen shrimp. I just caught one little black drum and missed whatever that was, so figure we stay here out of the wind for a little while and see what's swimming down there. I think I'll feel a little sprinkle. That ain't no good. Oh, that's a fish, I think. Yeah, that's a fish. Oh man, didn't even think these guys were still here. I mean, I don't know where else they'd be, but I know what this is. Time to move. Yeah. We getting out of here. I'm wet and windy. Started raining. Missed one fish on the troll over to a rock pile over there. Put some shrimp out on the rock pile. I had one decent take. I think it was a red, probably 18, 19 inches. Saw him roll once and saw the copper color, and then he snapped me off on something. There was a lot of rock and shell down there, so it didn't last long. But got the gulp out, hoping for maybe one more on the way in. But you know, we caught a few fish today. Caught the drum, caught some catfish. We did get some mullet from my buddy Bobby. He uses mullet a lot, and I just couldn't. I mean, when I threw the net, I loaded up on him pretty quick. So he was happy. He came by and picked up a bucket full of mullet from me. He was happy about that. So it wasn't a totally useless day. He got some stuff out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna take it on in and go do something else, because it ain't very fun out here right now. So if you're watching, thank you. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time. I don't have a camera mount, or a tripod, so it's always up to me to come up with creative ways to mount the camera. So the end of that last segment, I was coming back into the dock, and I had the gulp out behind me. I was actually lucky enough to run into a keeper trout, about 200 yards away from the launch. And then, believe it or not, right after that trout, I hit a slot red. But the red, I let it go. I've got a freezer full of red. So yeah, I thought we'd do something with the trout, something I've never done before. So I'm going to try to make homemade ceviche with it. So I've done it with mangrove snappers. I've never done it with speckled trout. So I thought it'd be fun. So yeah. First thing we're going to do is sharpen up the old knife, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. We got my new work sharp sharpener right here. So this knife, I've used it for a while. I did sharpen it fairly recently, so it's not going to take a whole lot, but I figured I hit it a lick to make sure it was in tip-top shape. So I've got the mid-grade belt on right now. That is really sharp. And we're going to change it out. And we're going to put the fine belt on. And we'll hit it a couple licks with that. In an effort to save a little bit of time, because I've got several things going on in this video, I decided not to do you're going to watch me get the fish out and clean it and skin it and cut it up and all that stuff. So I went ahead and did all that. Here's our volunteer right here. That's all that's left of the guy, just bones and guts in his head. So he's all cleaned up. The fillets have already been diced up, so that's what you got after you've cleaned them and taken all the rib bones out, skin off of them, and diced them up. So we're gonna go with that. I'm going to now get I'm doing mine in lemon, lime, and orange, because why not? So I'm gonna get that out, and I'm gonna get those chopped up, and I'm gonna get the juice on there. We'll go ahead and get that stuff marinating. I think it's supposed to go for 30 minutes, is what I heard. They said 45 is a safe bet, but that's not a whole lot of trout, and trout's kind of a really light. It's not really heavy, so I don't think it'll take 45 minutes. So get that going right now. All right here is everything we're gonna make. Not really make, it comes with juice. We're just gonna get the juice out of all these guys. So it's easy enough, right? It might be enough orange right there. I might just need half of it. If y'all wonder what happened, I cut my finger on my bait knife in my kayak, and I am not getting ready to get lemon and lime juice in that finger cut, because no thank you. It's got to be plenty enough. Alright, there we go. We are marinating. I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and then we'll start with all the other goodies. 30 minutes. Oh. Okay. Set all this stuff to the side. Now, from what I've read, and there's 1,000 ways to make it, we got some tomatoes. We got a little red onion. We've got some avocados. We got one cucumber. There we got 2 jalapenos. I don't know how much of these jalapenos I'm going to use, because I don't like my food super spicy, but I thought it might give it a little something. So, I'm going to chop this up and get it in a bowl. All right, there we have it. So we've got our tomatoes, we got cucumber, we've got onions, we've got jalapenos, we got our avocado, and I almost forgot in the earlier video, the first one, cilantro. So I got chopped up cilantro here. Don't forget that, because it makes it even more amazing. And then here is our bowl full of our fish. It's been 30-35 minutes. It's all white. It's all cooked through, so we're ready to put all this stuff together and make this dip. So, in a bigger bowl, right here, we're gonna add all of our vegetables to it. I don't know what the easiest way to do it is, so I'll just do it like this. drain the juice off of the fish, or at least the majority of it. I don't think putting a little bit in there might be a good idea, but you don't want a whole lot. Okay. Drop our fish in there. There's a lemon seed, we don't want that. Alright. Now we're just gonna stir this up. Okay. Now I'm gonna spoon me out some in a bowl I'm gonna eat. And then I'm gonna add the avocado to that. Alright. Got our chips. Got the scoops. These things were like $5. When did corn chips get so expensive? Because they were scoop shaped, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you got the scoop. Yeah, when you get a chunk of the fish in there with it, oh, and I got some jalapeno on that one. It's really good. Each bite is going to be a little bit different according to like what combination of vegetables that you get and if you get a piece of fish or not. If you get the fish, you get a strong lemon lime zing. If you don't get the fish, you get more of a vegetable, a little salt and pepper, and if you get one of the jalapeno pieces, you get a little heat. So it makes it interesting because you're not going to get the same flavor out of every single bite. It's going to be a combination of what you get. So yeah, I could sit here and eat on this stuff all day. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. I had fun doing it. I'll try to find some other stuff to do like this. The cool thing about stuff like this is you can actually do it, since I kayak fish, you can do this stuff on the water. If you bring some limes and lemons, and then some people don't even go through the whole process of chopping up all this stuff. They'll get pico, something like that, something quick. They'll just soak the whatever they catch, whether it's trout or a legal size black drum or sheep's head. I mean, you don't want to do something with like a redfish because it's like you get so much off one of those that, I mean, you just have oodles and oodles of meat. So you want to use something always that's a little bit smaller, you know, a 15-inch trout like I did today. I mean, it's about right size with the amount of meat you get off. You don't want to use like a 20-inch trout. But yeah, I mean, it's something fun. It's easy. It's healthy. And it's interesting because you can change it so much according to what you want to put in it or not put in it. You can really make it your own, you know, by adding flavors to it or spice to it or whatever. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I don't really know how the combination of all these videos is going to go because I've got several different videos I've taken recently. None of them, I don't think individually are enough to do a film, so I'm going to be melding them together. So we'll see how it comes out. Y'all have a great night. Thanks. Bye.